Victoria Police shot protesters and passers-by who attended an anti-war demonstration in Melbourne today, but Chief Commissioner Shane Patton has claimed the police actually showed restraint. Here's what I saw. Police indiscriminately unleashed various rounds of potentially lethal munitions on a small crowd of no more than a few thousand people.
They're using a mixture of flash grenades, rubber bullets, tear gas, which might be what this is, and they've been using pepper spray all morning.
Volunteer medics treated dozens of injuries from these controversial and potentially lethal weapons, only previously used on anti-lockdown protesters. Here you can see the rubber bullets, which the Chief Commissioner affectionately calls beanbag rounds. In reality, they are very firm, large, and potentially lethal.
I was just trying to demonstrate for peace, and they started shooting at me. First one was a rubber bullet that hit me in the crotch, and then I got two of these just then.
Totally indiscriminate. This old woman who was not even a part of the protest, staying in this hotel here, they pushed her and smacked her with a baton in the arm. She's in tears, and we took her to the medic and stuff.
Tradies from a nearby worksite downed tools briefly to observe the clashes, and then seemingly out of nowhere, the police began to violently charge at the protesters, who responded by building barriers using bins and fire. Protesters chanted, "Hands up, don't shoot," which had little effect on the police. In the last 15 years, Victoria Police have become a militarised force. When pepper spray was introduced in 1995, the Minister for Police promised it would never be given to police at demonstrations. 30 years on, police use it indiscriminately and without consequence. Some of the worst perpetrators of violence today were riot police flown in from New South Wales. Here you can see them pepper spraying a protester despite not facing any threat. The protesters were violent too. Some attendees of the Land Forces Weapons Expo were targeted, while other passers-by, many simply just wearing suits, were also harassed. Some I talked to had nothing to do with the Weapons Expo and were left quite confused. Far more confusing was the size of the police response for such a small protest.
The Victorian government should really rethink what their priorities are. They're talking about having spent $10 to $15 million on extra police response so that these organisations can come here and seek profits. I work in a really stretched public health system. We're being told we're being faced with cuts. So why is the Victorian government providing government funding for police to protect a whole bunch of weapons manufacturers and then the people who want to buy those weapons?
4 new CCTV cameras were installed outside the exhibition centre, with footage allegedly streaming to every screen at Victoria Police's Spencer Street headquarters, which might explain why everyone's masked up. Police are now equipped with anti-protest weapons our parents could never comprehend, and the threat it poses to our democracy remains unclear.
Australia is a pretty safe country because we have so few weapons across our society, and I'd like to see that replicated worldwide.